Alrighty, so on my new driveway here, there's a spot, there's like a low spot on this side of the road that's going to wash my driveway out. And you can kind of see where it did the last time we got a big rain. I parked the back right on top of it here. But all this where it's washed out, it's really soft and silky right there. In order to fix that, I'm going to put some pipes in here. I need to get bolts to bolt those together, but I'm going to go ahead and get the trench dug for it and make sure that this is going to work. So I've got 2 more pieces that are longer like that, and this one shorty here. So hopefully that's enough, and then if this works, I've got other plans for those other 2. So just going to make a basically a culvert across here. If I need extra fill material when I'm done, I've got a big pile over there from when I first dug out the driveway over there. So alrighty, got the basket case set up, ready to go. So let's dig us a trench. Well, that's done. So when I was in the Marine Corps, I was an equipment operator. One of the things I was licensed on was a backhoe. Final test was to dig a flat bottom trench. Who knew that would come in useful? Learning how to do that in the Marine Corps out here on the farm. But it did. Obviously I got some more cleanup to do over here, but just wanted to set this up and just kind of look at it. Like I said, I don't have the bolts to actually bolt this stuff together anyway. I just wanted to look at it and see. And it's going to be too short with that short piece. See, it's not quite where it's going to go, but that's not going to work. So I got some more long pieces, so it's all good. I'll just bolt together 2 long pieces, and we'll go from there. So, okay. Well, I'm going to go get another piece of pipe. And then I got to source some bolts, so I don't know. I'll find some. So I'll just leave this trench open until I get back here with some more bolts. So, alrighty, see you then. Alrighty, everything bolted together here. Finally ready to actually get it in the trench. Let's see, water definitely flowed through here in the rain we had a while back. So, kind of glad I had the trench here. Otherwise, might have washed out all this nice road they built me. So, look at that. That's a beautiful driveway right there. No gravel on it yet. There will be someday. Anyway, we got slings hooked up. I'm going to drop this pipe down here in the ground. A little bit of a cave in. May need to fix that. I don't know. We'll see how it lays. Basket case fired up and ready. I think I can reach that far. There's a hook on the back of the bucket here. This guy. I'll use that to grab that sling, and I've got it more or less by the middle. And yeah, see if we can get this pipe in the ground. All right, that ought to work. I'll make an effort to kind of fill underneath the pipe there. Otherwise, it'll just settle, keep settling. So I'll make sure I do my best to kind of pack dirt underneath it there. But that ought to do it. That's 20 feet. 2 10-foot sticks. Looks like I'll have enough room to get my sling out. And then obviously over here, I'm gonna have to fix this. I tore this up. About got stuck in there. I had to drag myself back out, kind of across the road. But last time I was in here. Anyway, so I'll fix this so that it's a little bit more of a actual gradient, and over time the water will fix that because it's going to be flowing this way, so out of that pipe. But yeah, I think that'll work. So I'll bank this back on both sides, make kind of a nice slope, and eventually I'll put in some like riprap or something on the side of this whole driveway all the way across. And then they left me a nice little windrow of extra fill material if I need it, and some trash, so I can just scoop that up and use that to fill this in as everything settles. Like I said, it's going to be hard to fill underneath that pipe, but that's all right though. We'll make it work. All right, get my sling out of there. Let's get to backfilling. And just like that, it's like there's never a pile of dirt here. Of course, that's a little bit of a problem because, well, the pipe's underneath there. So obviously that's not going to work. I'm about to fix it. This side's kind of the same story. a little bit of a depression here, but there you can always see it. So, next step is I need to get set up so that I can kind of dig out a funnel on both sides, if you will. Kind of a funnel on this side, and it's going that way, the water. Well, this figures. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's rained. It wasn't supposed to rain till like Saturday, Sunday, something like that. Blue skies up there. It stops soon. Anyway, started the pipes right about there. So just working on cleaning out that funnel, like I said. The plan is to start facing kind of an angle, right? Here's the road. Gives you some big raindrops. So be an angle with a cap. Anyway, started kind of this angle, kind of clear half of it, put it in the road right over here. I'll clear that out of my way, then we'll set up facing the other direction, put those spoils in the road this way. Look at that. Manslaughter rain. Out of nowhere. Alright, I guess I better get this finished. I'm about to need it. Dang. Completely destroyed this road yesterday trying to finish up what I was doing while it was raining. And the top little bit of this clay gets just a little bit of water on it. It got slick. See, I kept sliding off in the ditch over there. It's just like having skis on the front of that thing instead of wheels. That's alright, we'll fix it real quick. I more or less got done what I needed to yesterday. So, I'm going to fix this up a little bit, clean this up a little bit so it looks a little bit better. But as you can see, we got pipe on both sides of the road. So, let's see if I can't smooth all this out a little bit. The pipe's all clear right there, so it's good to go. Alright, let's clean this up. Man, I love this thing. That was awesome. It took like 10 minutes. It's all straightened up. So, cool. I think this will work. I'm gonna leave it just like this. So, kind of, I don't know, clean that up a little bit. It's not the prettiest, but it should be fine. So, alrighty. Basket case, putting some work in. So, let me come over here real quick and I'll show you something else I've been working on. So, the dozer company was supposed to clear this last little spot on my fence for me, but they didn't. So right here used to just be woods, but you can see I've cleared some spot here. So I still need to come back. All I did is I literally just went through and just ripped all the trees out and just kind of shoved them out of my way. The plan was to come back with the 75 with my new chipper on it and just shred all this to get rid of it. Still having problems with that chipper. You guys haven't even seen that yet. I think this video will come out first since I'm still working on it. But so I think the next thing to do is come back in here, try to level the ground out a little bit, push the rest of these trees out of my way, get them all out of here. That way, I can come in here and build the fence. Now, see, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of curved, and it's because I had to avoid this big tree here. The backhoe won't take that one out. And so, and I didn't want to take it anyway. I like that tree. Anyway, though, come in here, and this ground is all just chewed up from me digging trees out of it. So I think the next thing to do, like I say, just get everything shoved out of my way so that it's manageable, and try to flatten the ground out a little bit, and then we're just going to continue on through here. You can kind of tell there's already a little bit of a path, and this was cleared before I ever even got out here. But we're just going to keep coming through here and tear out all these little bitty trees. And see, been in here with the chainsaw. So anyway, we're not far. We'll get all this pushed out, leveled out, and by God, we'll be ready to build a fence. So I'm gonna try and get some action shots of the backhoe running and working. But I kind of came down here. I was gonna try and get to kind of where I'm standing and then set up to watch me go this way. Daggum, I did all this in like 30 minutes. So kind of got carried away. That's a lot of fun. I love that backhoe. It was awesome. So it's not the biggest, most beastly piece of equipment out there, but I mean, daggone. Push entire trees out of your way. So, pretty cool. So, alright. I got a little bit left to do up there. I got to turn it around. That big log right there in front of the backhoe, it's still attached to the ground. So that's a tree that had fallen over, but the roots are still attached. So the tree's dead, but well, it's not quite dead, but it will be soon. Yeah, well, I'll get it out of the ground. It'll be real soon. But anyway, right about here where this Bradford pear that I kind of left standing, that was not intentional, just kind of happened to work out. That's about where my corner is going to go. Then the fence is going to run straight up to there, and it'll have a little bit of a turn in it, and then go back there across the pad. And then from there, it's going to run straight this way. And I'm even closer than I thought. Once I started pushing trees and stuff that way, the crossing to the creek is just right over there. So yeah, I'm about there. So yeah, I guess I'll see if I can set up a time lapse for you guys as I work back this way, and maybe I can get one real quick of ripping this little tree out, finishing up. You see my entrance up there is still pretty I still got to work on that. It's kind of hard because it's on a hill. Like I said, the backhoe's a beast, but trying to push trees over uphill. There's a hole. I need to take this one out, and then yeah, so I'm gonna get that finished up real quick, and then punch off the other way and see how far I can get today. Slight problem. Away from that thing real quick. It's not wanting to drive up the hill, and it's not that it can't do it, but it keeps slipping out of gear. It's telling me that the transmission fluid is either low or it's low. So I'm gonna go find some transmission fluid so I can get back up out of here, and then kind of, yeah, whatever, finish. Basket case, typical. Damn it. Camera's been messed up. So, whatever. Anyway, got myself in kind of a tight spot. Couldn't get out this way. I tried, as you can see. So, just talked about all this, thinking it was recording, and it just took a picture. That's frustrating. Anyway, so what I had to do was come up through this. This is the old creek crossing, and the way the dozer company kind of built this up, it's just kind of hard to get to, especially with a tractor. If I had an implement or something, because there is a cool spot for a like a food plot over there if I wanted to hunt over there. So show you this real quick. Reverse order the way I just did it. So right here is where I'm coming to, and I've done pretty good. Right through here, if you remember in the winter, that's where I was cutting all the trees down, cutting them all up, and then burning all the brush all through this line. Well, the dozer company, they didn't do me any favors here, and they just completely blocked that off, which again, it's not really their fault. I should have told them that I was putting a fence through here and not to do that, but I didn't. And by the time I thought to say something, they were already gone. So anyway, I got to get in here. Ow, thorns. Got to get in here, rip out all the stumps. These bigger ones, it takes so much work to get those big stumps out, and it leaves such a big hole. I think what I'm going to do is, instead, on one, probably even this one, I'm just going to cut them off flush with the ground, and we'll just kill them with some sort of either Roundup or saltpeter or something like that. But anyway, roses. Just wrap you up. It's terrible. This is at creek crossing. Here's what I just finished up working on. Yeah, check that out. My reaction this time is probably not as good as the first time I saw it, but anyway, just to show you guys. Walk through here. Now, all I've done at this point is just rip all the trees out and the brush and stuff like that. It's all still laying here in my way. I've got some more stumps I have to get cleared. I'll do that tomorrow because I'm losing the light. I am having problems with the backhoe. Something with the transmission. I don't know yet. So I'll go through it tomorrow and see if I can figure that out. But anyway, here's where I started. So back up this way. And right up there, there's some trees kind of across it. But that's the house pad. So, geez. Fence will come down here to this little Bradford pear tree that's still standing. It'll just punch off that way. So, nice and clear. So, should be good. So, I'll finish cleaning all that up, kind of trying to level the ground out best I can. Tomorrow, should be able to get a relatively early start at it. And, yeah, we'll be ready to build a fence. So, we got to get that corner set back that way. It's going to be an H right up here in front of me. Kind of right where these trees are. Up here. Whew. Now, the ground's not actually very level, but keep in mind it doesn't need to be. We're not making a road through here. We're just clearing a spot to build a fence. So, no big deal. We'll get up here though and we'll get all this cleaned up and out of the way. And then here we are at the house pad. Pretty cool. So, maybe I'll give you an idea. You can go back. There's a, I did kind of like a drone tour. I flew a drone around and showed you guys around. So, you know, here's the house pad here. And then back to this side is the pond where the basket case is sitting. Now that area where the dozer company kind of screwed me and left all that brush in my way, it's kind of a little ravine. So I'm gonna take these pipes and lay in there and try to make kind of a culvert and bring in some fill from, I got a pile of dirt over here on the other side of all this brush. Left me some trash too, but that's not trash. We'll use that. That barrel will get saved. Anyway, over there, that longer piece of pipe there, we'll stick it in that ravine and then fill it up and try to I don't know, keep it from washing out. Probably won't work, but it's better than nothing. It's what I got. So anyway, I'll be back out here tomorrow working, but for now, I'll leave you guys here. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.